What? Isn't that the whole thing they're standing on right now?
Have self-respect, guys.
No, but
Stop it.
But Kevin,
don't do that.
They're standing on the fact that they're religious. Jayceline appeared on Flagrant, made things 1,000% for Akash. What do you think about that, Kevin?
I think it's time to react to something new.
I've been hearing about this Akash situation a little bit, but I don't really know too much about it. So let's see what's going on with it. What do you think based on this guy? Look at this guy. What do you think based on this? You think he's about to talk crazy?
That's the fun part. You get to react and find out. You get to get my honest reaction.
All right, guys, make sure you like and subscribe. We're about to start watching this.
Akash and his wife were guests on Flagrant, and they finally addressed the controversy. Now, if you plan on watching Flagrant this week so you could understand or finally receive a serious conversation from Akash and his wife, don't waste your time, bro. All right, this was malarkey. This was buffoonery. This was just a spit in the face to everybody who's been following this situation, bro. They came on Flagrant and they told nothing but lies. And
lucky for me, I haven't been following it.
Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks.
What?
Yo, bro, you're part of the show. Why you act like it's your first time here?
But like, why? Bro, they look like they about to talk about something crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie. He said, hey, what you been going through the past few weeks? Wait, are they about to actually go into him and his wife?
Tell us what's been on your mind,
Dude,
what's been on your heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you? Oh my God.
Whoa.
And we're gonna definitely add that tone down.
Why is she even here? Yo, if I wanted a full podcast episode of Jazleen, I would just watch her insufferable podcast, bro. Why is she even here?
Yo! Hey, bro, at least he said it.
At least he said it.
It wasn't me.
I've never even seen the original one, to be honest. I don't
even
know who Akash was for this.
Oh, I sort of did.
For real? What is he like?
He was bragging about how he only dated one girl, and she was a virgin. That was like,
what?
I was like, oh, that's cool, bro.
I mean, I thought people generally do that part, but I only started knowing that about once I started hearing a little bits and pieces about the situation. But I was just wondering if you ever heard it before that.
Way before that. That was the thing. That's like the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
Fair enough. I guess this would be first reaction.
The redeemable thing about her being here is if she actually comes and have the conversation and has a serious one at that. But if she comes and the first thing out of her mouth is a lie, now I feel just disrespected. I feel like my time is being wasted, right? But unfortunately for myself, I do YouTube, and I'm subjected to you guys. Like, so I had to watch this entire thing so I could come back and report to you guys, bruh. But the literal first thing out of her mouth was a lie.
You said that there was a rotation of guys.
A roster.
Yeah, what is a roster?
What is that?
Okay,
What does this mean?
You guys are
A rotation?
A roster.
She didn't say two. She said rotation. They had to make a full circle out of it.
It's more than 3 guys. It's more than 3.
to understand. Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, yeah, you know. Okay, so I was.
His Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a
That's
repressed
funny.
Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
So what do they mean when they say they can dress however they want, Kevin? Well, what do you mean dress however you want? Like, is it she's talking about public school? Because when I was in public school, we had a uniform.
I think she's talking about provocatively.
Then what you mean by she can do whatever she want? Are we talking about school? Why is that the first thought people think when they go to school?
Catholics, privately.
To be fair, we be thinking the same thing when we go to school, though. To be fair, like dudes do too. Like we be kind of going like we can do whatever we want. Sometimes, I mean, when we're young, I'm not talking about like right now. To be fair, we said the same thing. So to be fair to her, we did say the same thing when we got to school. I don't know. I was thinking like it was gonna be a little bit free, but whatever. We'll see.
Have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out. Again,
This is so bad.
like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so
You're the one who said it. What do you? It's your show. It's your show. What do you mean?
Okay, I will be the most generous and say she's just clickbaiting. She's just trying to get some clips out of this. I will be generous. I'll be the most generous and say she's trying to get clips because she just like nobody's trying to get any words out of her. She can say whatever she wants. Nobody's been like pressuring her to say anything. I'm assuming because from what I'm seeing right now, they ain't seem like they're really asking her too many questions on, I guess, him and the husband's podcast. I don't know what this show is about. Like I said,
like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right.
Stop
so
the
you're
cap.
saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
And throughout this entire episode, she kept saying, "Oh, I only made out with these guys. I only made out with these guys. I'm a prude. I made out with these guys." But that's a literal lie. Like, that's just a flat out lie. If you watched this episode, bruh, you will look.
We're intelligent guys. We're not going to watch the whole episode. We're actually going to get a synopsis so we don't have to watch the whole thing.
I mean, plus I feel like it'd be a little long to watch like a whole episode of their
It's
thing.
going to be an hour, so ours probably be 3 hours.
I'm just trying to react to the most informational
stuff.
part. Yeah.
And you will see what the game plan was. She was coming into this trying to appear as this wholesome, virtuous woman when she's the furthest thing from that. And the reason why I know for 100% fact that she's lying about only making out with these guys and nothing more ever went from that point on is because it came out of her own mouth.
Yeah, but like, why is she be like? Even let's assume that she's being like genuine about this whole thing. Why is she being so like? I mean, from what I'm gathering, it seems like she's being a little specific about these situations for them to just be like, I don't know what she's saying. I don't know, like if she's just stories or she's just actually pulling out from her head or whatever. But like, I don't know. I found it was weird. Have you ever heard of those situations where like, I don't know, like when some girls like that are like in religious standpoints, they kind of like do the whole bits and pieces thing where they're like, you know, they'll do little sexual acts, but they won't like fully have sex. I don't get the point in that. You know, the whole point is to, if you're doing the Christian thing, it's not have lust in your heart. So I don't see what the point in like, if you're doing like it through the book, you know, you wouldn't have lust in your heart. So like, I don't see the point in like trying to half do it and, you know, all that. Maybe I'm tripping.
You see, the hard part about telling lies, bro, is you gotta be consistent. Like, you gotta keep up the lies. But 9 times out of 10, when you are a liar, you can't really remember the lies you told. So you just kind of have to hope that nobody catches you lying. She literally told a story where some dude she was talking to, he came over, and there was this whole big deal about how she's on her period and he don't really want to do nothing with her right now because she's on her period.
Mhm.
But towards the end of her period, she invited him over anyway, thinking she was off the period. But then when he got to sticking it around and sticking it in and like insert.
Wait, wasn't she a virgin? Wait, are we talking about
That's
like
the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
Are we talking about like the born again version thing, or are we talking about like the actual version thing?
From what I saw, but this was like a year ago, 2 years ago at most. It was like the whole virgin thing.
No,
Like
but
that-
you know what I mean when I say born again version, right?
Like basically, you come back to Christianity and you restart it all over.
Yeah, because you're technically forgiven for your sins. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're forgiven for your sins, but your history is still the same, I guess, to explain. Like you still come from where you come from, you know, just like forget it. You know, I guess in like a biblical sense, you're forgiven of your sins, like when it comes to going to heaven, but you're not like, you know, in like on earth, you're not like your history hasn't disappeared per se.
certain things in and going down on her, she started to spot. And he felt disgusted afterwards.
If your man is weird about periods, that's a red flag. break up with him immediately, no pun intended, because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable. I get that. And I was like, oh, great, good news. My period ended. Like, we can like have fun tonight, blah, blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it, I was still spotting. And also, if you're like poking around down there, like more blood can sometimes come out even if your period is over. And I swear to God, like I thought my period was done. He like looked at me with so much disgust, and I'll never forget that moment. Like I felt so ashamed and so dirty, and like he was like, how could you do this to me, and all this stuff. Ruined the night and like whatever.
First off, Akash.
So let me say this one thing first before we start getting into like her opinion on it. So Kevin, what's your opinion on like the whole period thing? Do you care? Do you not care?
I don't think you should be talking about it on TikTok, but maybe that's just me.
So when it comes to the whole period thing, I mean, you got the vampires, you got the dudes who don't really care, and then you got like the ones who are all like icky about it. I mean, I don't have an issue if you're like, I don't necessarily want like blood all over me. I wouldn't say like, you know, for me personally, I don't really care. It's just like what it is. But I mean, if you're okay with the whole, like, if you're okay with like being into it or whatever, I would just say only be with it if it's like your long-term girlfriend or wife. Like if it's like somebody you're not really, you just met or something like that, I wouldn't be trying to even have those type of conversations. But when it comes to like how she's talking about it, first of all, like we said, I don't know what she means that when it comes to, it seems like she's into that whole born again virgin thing. I don't think she's talking about like she's actually a virgin, at least from what I'm seeing right here. I'm not trying to make no blatant statements about people I don't know, but you know.
You can't be this stupid, bro. This chick is not a virgin. This is ridiculous. So this whole I'm a prude, I'm a this super good girl, super virgin, only made out and flirted with guys in college. When I say roster, I'm really talking about making out and flirting. While openly admitting outside the podcast on her own platform that this dude went down on her and they fooled around while she was on her period, I don't know what prude.
But like my thing is too is like, why are we even doing the whole bits and pieces thing? I don't get it. Like if you're trying not to have lust in your heart and you're trying to do like, you're trying to go through it like religiously, like what's the point of like doing it and stuff like that? Just like hold out, I guess. And you know, a lot of when it comes to like biblical marriages and stuff, a lot of them are done like within a year or so. Like you're not really taking too long to get married anyway. But I feel as though maybe I'm missing the mark.
Who's getting dug out? Who's getting ate out? Who's getting finger banged on her period? This chick is not a prude. You can't be this stupid, man. And I don't even know like what's going through your mind that still makes you believe this shit. This is what she's only admitting to. So we already know she has a knack for lying depending on the crowd she's in front of. When she's in front of Akash and his friends, she's trying to make herself sound a purist. Talk about kissing him. Cut it out, man. And we already know by her own admission he was poking around and finger banging her.
Wait. So when he says poking around in there, he means like with his finger, not like, you know, with a click, you know, with his click, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
watch was on her period. That mean that hymen is gone, bro. That hymen is broke. When he poking around, that hymen is broke, bro. He popping her. The hymen is gone. So Akash only got her word that she's a virgin. And when we know she's willing to lie depending the crowd she's in front of, how can you now be for sure she's a virgin? You can't, bro. Cut it out.
My head hurts.
I mean, for you guys don't know who out there, because I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to sex ed. The hymen heals. The hymen heals.
Now, I feel like the funniest part about this too, though, was when she was addressing the orgy part. This chick is a diabolical mastermind. While addressing, telling Akash in front of his friend Nav that she wants to have an orgy with Nav, she found a.
So wait.
Leave. Just leave.
So wait. So we got Akash, we got Nav, the friend, and then we got his girl. So you're telling me she wanted to have an orgy with you and your boy? Now,
leave.
I'm a straight man, so I don't know about all this, like, you know, stuff, but you know, I know what they talk about, but I don't know about all their like relationship stuff or whatever. But personally, I mean, if I'm a traditionally straight man, I don't have anything to do with like being in a, you know, sexual relationship with most people. But this is kind of uncomfortable conversation anyway, because aren't they religious? What isn't that the whole thing they're standing on right now?
Have self-respect, guys.
No, but
Stop it.
But Kevin,
Don't do that.
they're standing on the fact that they're religious.
Hey, man, I'm just listening.
I'm
I'm just listening.
tripping.
I'm just listening while I still can.
Kevin, I'm not the arbiter of truth, but I'm just saying, like, if you're standing on the whole thing is she's a virgin because she's religious, but then she's doing little sexual acts, and then she's talking about having a polyamorous, I guess, somewhat polyamorous relationship with his husband and his best friend. I feel like it's even worse that it's his best friend. Like,
run while you still
won't
can.
she think about the best friend while she's having sex with her husband sometimes, because now, you know, she has like some kind of a connection to the dude too?
Run, guys. Run while you can. That's all I can tell you.
Oh my Lord.
Way to make it a Kosh fault. This chick has a PhD in gaslighting. She found a way to make it a Kosh fault that she asked Akash homie in front of Akash to sleep with her.
The orgy thing was. That shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
For you and your partner and your life looks like, again, it's going to throw you into a spiral, so don't do that.
Yeah.
From Priya, would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband?
Priya,
She tried.
I'm actively trying.
The first word out of
You know, guys, divorce doesn't sound so bad now, does it? It doesn't sound so bad. Self-respect, guys. It goes long and far for you.
Wait. So is this like that? Wait. So hear me out. Is this like that thing where girls get around other girls and they start saying things that, you know, they feel comfortable saying on this, but then they don't realize the camera's there for some reason, and they're saying all this wild stuff that they believe in the background? Has anybody noticed this recently? Like, where girls will be in a relationship, they'll get on like some kind of a, I guess, friend basis with another podcaster or something. They'll get in the room and they'll start saying wild stuff that like they just for some reason think the camera's not there, and they're very famous. Like, I don't get why she thought this was just gonna be let slide. Like, this is crazy. And then they're gonna talk on it. Maybe this whole thing is a joke, and maybe we're all idiots and they're just playing us for money. But you know,
her homie's mouth was, she tried. She tried to have, she's been trying. She tried. This was a conversation they've never had on a podcast before. So she was trying to have this off camera, behind the scenes. Take that into consideration when you hear her excuse.
Trying to have an orgy because this couple is so good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
you know. So she's thinking about another man so much that she just can't get him out of her head. Like, and it's her husband's best friend. So like,
I pray, guys, that this is just for clout. I pray that this is just for clout. This ain't no fucking way, bro. I'm sorry, ain't no way.
But then, like, on top of that, let's hear what they have to say.
Just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
How do you know that?
But wait.
How do you
wait?
know?
Wait, mind you, Nav is the best friend.
How do you know that? That's what I want.
But let's hear what they have to say. I guess because I don't even know what's going on, but I'm so confident they're about to say even more wild stuff that I'll let the video play.
It's thick.
That are so funny is, Akash, I know Naveen hasn't or is the scammer, but have you had a scam before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, yeah,
Did you just call me a scammer?
Yeah, you are a scammer.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I know.
Wait, so he's there? I'm crashing out. I ain't gonna
There's a
lie.
difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
Wait, is that Nav?
I don't know. I don't even want to know what he looks like, to be honest with you.
So wait. So wait. Have they been there this whole time? Am I tripping? Wait, maybe I lost the plot.
I think they might have joined.
Is this a different one?
I don't know. I don't want to know. That's my point.
So this is the same one. Oh my gosh.
Who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
What type of virgin who's never been with any other man other than her husband is daydreaming and fantasizing about an orgy with her friend's husband? Again, the first time it came up, the friend started screaming, she already tried. That means they already talked about this off air before it even came on a podcast. So this couldn't be a joke because you was already saying it beforehand.
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay,
No, I still only one woman.
That's
Told you.
what I thought was. That's what I thought.
I got this. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, guys, comes out December 5th. Don't miss out. Go back to where it all began. That's the only thing I can realistically say at this moment, bro. That's about it, bro.
What was missing in the whole orgy combo is that he also gets to get some
I
side.
could have doubled my body count.
Yeah. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical orgy?
Of course. Everyone should be included.
Nah, but Akash wants the dude.
The dude.
Yeah. You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? You think you can take Nav down? Or is Nav taking it?
Come on, Nav shorter than me. Who taking it?
Oh! Nav the bottom.
How's he okay with this? I just want to know. This has to be fake, man.
This has to be fake, or it's just so degenerate that I can't understand. I don't know. It's like, well,
in case you guys are wondering,
dragging on the
just keep playing, Kevin. Just keep playing. I can't do this.
I just wanted to. In case you guys are wondering, yes, the cupcake is in the movie, guys. He's in the movie.
I can't do this, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go somewhere else.
No, like this is.
How are you okay with this?
And you can see, you know that look you give when you're just so uncomfortable. You just kind of go with the situation. That's the look he's giving right now, like the Akash guy.
I hope
he's giving that like. I just hope she stopped talking. I just hope she stops talking. Please just stop talking. And his smile looks so fake too.
I just want to have a good day, guys.
Nav, bro. Yes.
But this might be the comedian thing. I don't know.
Shout out Nav.
Isn't he a comedian or something?
Was that joke? Because I think for a lot of people, myself included, like I saw that and I was like, why would she even joke around about that?
Yeah.
With Akash there, and like, what was the what was the backstory to that?
Now, looking back, like it's been pointed out to me, and I get that. I feel like for us, I think I learned so much of my humor from Akash.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching another Tog video.
Yeah, guys, make sure you replay the video 37 times and you tell your dad about it. You tell your cousin Tracy about it. And make sure you tell your ex-girlfriend about it.
Wait, why would I tell my ex-girlfriend?
Hey, man, she ain't got nothing better to do. I'm just being honest.
Of course she doesn't, because Tog is the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, guys.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. See ya, saw ya, sayonara.
I'm doing the hand thing. You can't see it right now, but I'm kind of doing the hand thing.